Welcome back to my Astroimaging Journey channel, and today I promised that I would go over how I got those angles and degrees for the Stellarium landscape. So that's what I'm going to do today, and let's go over that. First, we need our tripod, and as you can see, I've got it roughly where the telescope would be. It's a nice, roughly 6-foot concrete pad that's nice and level, so I'm able to get it pretty close to the telescope. Ideally, we would want to put it about where it is here, with the head somewhere around the center of gravity. Doesn't have to be exact, but for the purposes of today's demonstration, it's going to be close enough. So, normally I use this tripod for the filming and, when I'm doing my star trails and moon shots and other various goodness. But today I just want to show you the advantage of having a decent tripod for some of this stuff. A lot of you probably have the one where you've got the knob on the back so that you can tilt in your azimuth, and then you got another adjustment to flip, your can't think of the name of it now. It's not exactly east and west, but tilt. There we go, tilt. And and then you're hoping that your tripod is sturdy and level, so that at least you get 2 axes worth of two axes worth of adjustment. Those will work. I did that initially before I got this. So, but when you're trying to make your adjustments, it's really nice with this thing because it's just one knob, it's a ball, and we can go in all types of good directions. So we don't have to be fiddling with 2 knobs and a whole bunch of other stuff. So that's another advantage of investing in a decent tripod for if you're into this astroimaging hobby. And but what you heard there drop was my level. Now I'm going to show you this level for one reason. Not because we need to make sure everything is nice and level. We got the bubble levels on the tripod. But this particular level, as you can see here, has a groove in the top. So we can use that almost like a rifle sight. Okay? We can try to get you there. As you can see, we can use that as a rifle sight almost to look at the tops of those trees. And all we're really going to do is we're just going to set this on top of our tripod. Again, we're not concerned about the bubbles. We're only concerned about this groove. And I got a nice tree right here. So I'm just going to focus up at the top. Try to get just a little bit above it. And I'm going to lock it down. So now I got a good angle up here. Next, we're going to get our handy dandy little cell phone out. I'm going to take it out of the case to make it a little bit easier. And let us find the bubble level. And as you can see on the screen here, let it focus in. So you got a nice level there. We got down here, you got the degrees Yep, that's about 45 degrees. That would be about. So there's 0 going up, and of course it always locks in and flips over. So, you know, that's going to be a little bit of a tricky thing to make sure we're on the right thing here. But all we're really concerned about, really, and try to get you in here. It keeps switching. I might have to, yeah, there we go. So now we got degrees, but no, we're not going to. There we go, inclination. There we are. Okay, so let me show you what I do with that. Now, what I could do, I just kicked it. I'm not going to worry about putting it back up there. What I could do is I literally could just stand here and use the edge of my phone, kind of like I did with the ruler. Keep it about as flat as possible, get it up there, and take my reading. Now, there's a problem with that. Come from here, you twist around, you got a chance of, you know, twisting that thing, and your readings might not be off. So I like to be a little bit more precise by doing it this way. And alright, so we're gonna just put it up here. Whoops.
Hi, welcome to the new Bixby.
Should have used this side instead of that side. I hit the little Bixby button. It is an Android phone, but here I am. It's 40.5. I'll go to 41 just to keep me a little bit above the tree line, or the treetop there. And you know, trees do like to grow, so that'll give me a little bit of room as the tree grows, and I don't have to redo this every so often. So I like to round up. Even if it was 40.1, I'd still round up to a 41. Now the other thing we got to do is step away, line up. Am I in the shot there? Yes, I am. Okay. Line up tripod with top of the tree. And all right, so that's about north, and you know, it's about 3 degrees off of north. There's one point of interest that we put into our landscape files, so we can create that custom thing, and then we just do it again, move to the new, you know, if I really wanted to, I could do the valley, and then the next treetop, valley, treetop, valley, treetop, valley, treetop, and you know, take 100 points of interest around here and get me a nice jagged edge. But you know, once this, like right now, I wouldn't be doing this simply because there's no leaves on the trees, so it's going to be a little bit harder to get see the exact top of those trees and get a little bit above it, and you don't know how much that foliage is going to encroach into the valleys there. So I'm going to redo this in the spring, but I figured while I had the gear out here, I'd show you how to do this. And like I said, do that first one, move to the next point, and you know, it could just be as simple as doing, you know, your 4 cardinal points, north, south, east, west, and then you know, a couple points in between to give you 8 points. I think I did a few more than that, but on my, for what I did before, but you know, it works. It works for you. So that's pretty quick, down dirty. You know, just doesn't have to be a level. Anything with a straight edge that you can look down. I just like the level because of this nice groove there. Can use it kind of like a rifle sight, like I showed you. And then anything, cell phone, or you know, if you're a surveyor and you've got one of those nice, I can't remember the name of the term, sextants, I believe, is one of the terms, so that you can get precise angles and all that. You know, hey, more power to you. I'm going the cheap route, use my cell phone and a level, and there we go. So with that, I'm going to tear this down and I'm going to record my next video. But as far as this one's concerned, I hope it helped. I know a couple people were asking, or at least commented that, you know, what I had showed them with the landscape was going to help them out because, you know, they had roof lines and other obstructions. So hopefully this helps out a little bit better, and you know, to get you dialed in a little bit more, you know, because 2 or 3 degrees, you know, that's 5, 10, 15 minutes. That's a few extra exposures if you can dial in where that roof line is or where the treetop is. And if you can start imaging a couple minutes earlier, you know, that's a couple more subs. You get to your target number of data points, your subs, you know, a little bit quicker. You can move on to your next target. You know, it's all about getting that data as quickly as we can, so we can start processing and making those nice little images. So I hope this helps you out a little bit. You know, I'm here for you guys. So thanks for watching. Please hit that like, subscribe, and bell notifications. And yeah, clear skies. Have a good one.